a house that hurts, a badge that hides a name. Please help me live with dignity. Watch till the end. The answer arrives in 2 letters. This is Letter to Krishna, episode 10. Hey Krishna, that's your friend Adi. The last letter gave me so much satisfaction. Thank you so much. But there's something in my mind I want to share with you. Everyone calls me God gifted, which I really think I am not. When I was in 12th class, I got only 58 marks in mathematics board exams. But now, I am doing BTech in mathematics and computings in India's biggest institute because of my confidence. Then how am I God gifted? I don't even believe in God gifted things. But everyone, whenever I go to relatives' events, they put the institute name before my name. I have lost my own identity, Krishna. Everyone just befriends me because I am from that institute. Even in my college, everyone wants my friendship because I am in the top branch. Please, Krishna, I never desire anything from you. Actually, you give me everything, but really hoping for a friendship who puts me first, not my institute, my salary, or something else. I know you are my best friend, but please, I want another one who puts hands on my shoulders and says, let's solve the toughest problems for society, for culture, and for India, and for you. Jai Jagannath, regards Aditya. Dear Aditya, thank you for writing the letter again, and thank you for speaking so honestly. It generally happens that people don't see our hard work and effort. What you have achieved is through improving yourself and hard work. And of course, there was Krishna guiding you and giving you strength. Because not even a leaf can move without Krishna's will. My advice to you will be, if you want a friend who puts a hand on your shoulders and say, let's solve the toughest problems, become that friend first. Start a small weekly problem circle where you pick real issues around you and build a tiny solution. Friendship built in shared work is friendship that sees the person, not the prestige. Believe me, the people who will be joining you for the weekly problem circle in solving the real problems will be the real friends you are actually looking for. They will not be looking out for your university name or the branch that you are studying in. They will be looking out for the person you really and actually are. So be humble, surrender to Krishna, and let your work be worship. The Gita gives the perfect anchor for this. Worship the divine through your own work. By offering your calling, you attain the fulfillment. Let your work be worship. When the worth flows from service, praise and labels lose their power. Be kind-hearted and humble, and never lose an opportunity to help someone in need. Before the Mahabharat war, Duryodhan picked Krishna's army that reflects prestige and power alone, wherein Arjun chose Krishna alone, unarmed Krishna. That reflects character and guidance. Real friends choose the person over the brand. Your worth isn't your institute, it's your purpose and values. Start introducing yourself by a mission. I am Aditya. I use mathematics and computing to solve real problems for people. I wish you all the best. Hare Krishna and take care. From being reduced to labels to being erased at home, now a braver ask. My dear Krishna, my name is Vaishnavi and I am 36 years old and I am a physically challenged person. I have completed my post-graduation in social work and I am looking for a suitable job. But my parents and family members often insult me that my degree is worthless and useless. If they want something, they will treat me nicely and then they will start treating me like I don't exist. I am not allowed to share my opinion on anything. I have tried to talk to them about this, but they don't understand. They say that I don't have any right to speak as this is not my place to share my opinion. Whatever help I do in the household chores goes unnoticed. You once told me to forgive and ignore them, but I don't know how to ignore it. Living in the same house, under the same roof, it's really difficult for me. Dear Krishna, I want to leave this family. Please help me to get a good job so that I can leave this family as soon as possible. In this way, I wouldn't be insulted or humiliated or ill treated. I try to tell myself that it is okay and that the situation will change one day. They will stop treating me like this. I'm really tired of this and I don't know how long it's going to go on, and I really don't have the strength to withhold it anymore. Please help me, Krishna. Please take me away from this place and family. Thank you, Vash. Dear Vash, thank you for writing the letter and sharing your story so courageously. I understand living under the same roof with daily disrespect is exhausting. Your longing isn't just to escape, it is to live with dignity, to have your voice matter. My advice to you will be, first of all, protect your mind. Whenever hurtful things are being said, step away and leave quietly and firmly. You are not obliged to stay in the conversation where you're not given respect. Secondly, build your exit plan daily. One focused hour every day for job applications, networking, and skills refresh. Your independence will not be a running away, it will be a walking towards your rightful life. The Bhagavad Gita in chapter 6, verse 5 says, lift yourself by yourself. Do not degrade yourself. Your mind can be your greatest friend or your biggest enemy. Make your mind your friend. Fix routines, respectful self-talk, work you believe in. When Jarasandha kept attacking Mathura again and again, Krishna didn't keep everyone in the burning house to prove courage. He chose Raniti, wise strategy. He relocated his people to the secure island city of Dwarka, built stability first, and then faced the threat with the right allies and timing. Strength wasn't stubbornly staying, strength was protecting dignity and future. Build your own ground first. Confront or reconcile only from stability, not exhaustion. So keep moving, one step every day. You are not powerless, you are in the middle of becoming. Thank you for sharing this sacred moment with us. If today's letter spoke to you, write yours. Your voice could be a lifeline for someone next Saturday. Send your letter to Krishna to modernaimystic@gmail.com. You can also send audio files. You can share your name or keep your name anonymous. Every Saturday in Letter to Krishna episode, we will read your letters aloud with a personal response. In today's episode, which moment hit you the most? Let us know in the comments below. We are on a mission to bring India's ancient knowledge to the new generation in the most practical way. If you want to join in this mission, please click that subscribe button and check links in the description. Until then, stay open, stay curious, and keep your heart tuned to the divine frequency of Krishna. Hare Krishna and take care.